Hello beautiful, I'm Jill from Lidea, Pure Australian Botanical Skincare. And I would just like to start with a sentiment that you are beautiful, inside and out. And I know that we're not feeling very beautiful at the moment. Day spas, salons, all our beauty tanning spots, massage parlors, those places that we frequent to enhance ourselves aren't available to us right now. So what we're really looking at when we look at ourselves in the mirror is our raw, natural beauty. So I ask you and I urge you to look beyond the imperfections. When you are looking at yourself, to look at yourself and through the eyes, into the eyes, and to see that beautiful beauty that is already there. Having said that, we really do need to nurture ourselves right now. We need to create and carve out the time and space to nourish our bodies, to really look after ourselves and to honor the beauty that we are. Now, we live in a time of COVID isolation, and what that means for us is we're juggling so many different elements in a day. We're wearing so many different hats: mother, father, worker. If we're lucky enough to have jobs, most of us are working from home. And while we're working from home, we're also trying to homeschool our children. If you don't have children, then you're managing the household. There are so many elements in the day. It is really, really challenging to keep on top of everything and to feel like we're in a space of command. So, what I urge for you is to get yourself a beautiful sensory journey gift set from Lidea. I will be talking you through this beautiful ritual today. This isn't just a gift for yourself. This can be a gift for anybody. Anyone that you know that's really struggling right now, that could benefit from an aromatic ritual, from time, 15, 20 minutes a day that you can carve out, or even once a week that you can carve out for yourself to really slow down, to be mindful, to revel in your own beauty and bliss is such an important thing right now. Okay, so let's get started and we'll go have a look at this beautiful box of treasures. Okay, let's take a look in your sensory ritual journey gift box. Okay, you do have the card here. This ritual card on the back has detailed step-by-step instruction on how to complete the ritual at home. Okay, you also have 3 very famous Lidea body oil blends. Okay, these are coveted in the spa industry for being highly activating and very nourishing on the skin. You have the rejuvenating body oil blend with essential oils of sandalwood, rose geranium and lavender. So this is for when you want to feel uplifted and rejuvenated. Then you have the reharmonized body oil blend. This is with blue cypress, mandarin and ylang-ylang. It's beautiful for those moments you want to really gain the most meditative bliss out of your ritual. This is probably my favorite for really wanting to melt away. Okay, and then we have our purifying body oil blend. So this is for very rich in lemon myrtle, native mint and juniper, very invigorating ingredients and highly detoxifying. So this is for your real detoxification process. Okay, so when you want to get the most out of your ritual for cleansing and clarifying processes. Okay, you also receive the incredible Yulu tea. Okay, this is a very famous Lidea product. Okay, it is a loose leaf blend. Now this blend has been shared to us from the Aboriginal clan of the Yamadung country up in the Snowy Mountains. It's a very, very sacred tea blend and it's very cleansing for the inside and for the outside. It is also antiviral, which is very important for now, anti-inflammatory and medicinal quality. It also tastes really good. Okay, you will also receive the Wild Rosella Desert Salt Body Polish. Now we use desert salts that are sustainably wild harvested from ancient riverbeds in Australia. Okay, very activating, super nourishing, and you will find that on the skin that they're really, really stimulating as well. Okay, so also highly coveted products. You're pretty much receiving a lot of Lidea's best-selling products in this box. Okay, and so just to complete it all and to really cement the ritual of the process is our hand-poured soy candle. There is something about the element of fire that is important in a lot of rituals and often used. Fire and the candle really do give you that visual focal point, and it is often used in meditation as well. So you do have that candle, that fire element for this beautiful ritual. Now the next step is to take it all into the bathroom and to show you how it plays out, so you can set your ritual up at home. So let's get to it. I'll see you there. Okay guys, here we are in my bathroom. Now I'm just going to take you through a little bit of the layout of how I've made it feel like a nice little sanctuary for myself. Normally this bathroom is full of children's toys, dirty clothes. I'm not going to pretend that my bathroom is always this pristine, but when I am putting on a ritual for myself, I do take the couple of minutes it takes to prepare the bathroom to make it feel like a sacred sanctuary, a place where I can find myself in a state of bliss. Okay, so let's just have a little look around. So to start with, I like to have plants in my bathroom all the time anyway. I really love that whole sensation of feeling like you're outside in the rainforest, wild swimming, wild bathing under waterfalls. So I always have a lot of plants in my bathroom. Okay, now I've made sure that the bath is nice and clean. I've cleared away all the kids' toys. I've got some white fluffy towels around. I might put on some light music, something very relaxing, and I've just cleaned up the whole space just so that I can feel like this is my space right now and my domain. Okay, so now we're in a really beautiful place. I've got all my beautiful Ladea products laid out, ready to go. Okay, now when it comes to your actual bath water, now you can leave it as is. You are going to be experiencing some of the desert salt coming off your body into the water, so there's no real need to be adding anything in there as far as Epsom salts or magnesium sulfate is concerned. The desert salt does the work already. The essential oils through the body oil blends that you're using on your body are also enough. However, if you do love the visual stimulation of a gorgeously prepared bath, one thing that you can do, as you can see here, I have prepared my Yulu tea, I'm just going to take a sip. Is you can actually add in a little bit of the Yulu tea to your bath water. And one other thing that I do like to do is take the remaining tea leaves. Okay, this is lemon myrtle and wild rosella and some really beautiful native botanicals. And they are colourful and they are beautiful to go into the bath water. Okay, and it just means that you're really utilising it all up. You're creating a beautiful essential oil bath for yourself. Okay, you can even go so far as to add a couple of drops of essential oil. Today I'm going to be using the Blue Blend Ladea essential oil. Okay, and now for the few little swirls, you could even go so far as to add in some lavender if you had lavender in your garden, or any beautiful flowers. Sometimes I'll put in some camellia flowers or jasmine, depending on the time of year. Okay, so it really is up to you about how you want to create your bath experience. Okay, so now we've got our bath prepared, we have our bathroom prepared, we're feeling really, really ready to sink into this beautiful ritual. This is all part of the ritual. The preparation is just as important as the actual journey, so just remember that. Okay, so now I'm going to choose my oil blend. Now in Ladea we use a process called Walima Yulu, which is the process of the aromatherapy, the aromatherapy oil choosing you. Okay, so what we're going to do is take the lids off. I'm going to do a blind smell. This is really just something you can do for yourself. You can just pick one if you know exactly what you want. I'm not quite sure what sort of a mood I'm in, so I'd really like to see which one I'm aromatically drawn to today. Okay, so let's start with number one. Okay, number two. Okay, number three. Oh, definitely number one or number three. I think it's going to be number one for me today. Yeah, definitely number one. Reharmonized body oil blend. That Ylang Ylang just really speaks to me today. So that's the oil that I'm going to be using. You can just pop your... Okay, so I'm going to be demonstrating on my arm today. Just a couple of drops of the Reharmonized body oil blend. Okay, now this is not about perfection. This is about long sweeping strokes. It's about your own sense of sensorial pleasure and bliss. Okay, so you'll see I'm not rubbing it in. It's gentle, it's slow, rhythmical. Okay, you don't want an oil slick, you don't want to use too much. Really what you're doing is just emulsify, and you want to create a nice barrier for the desert salt to stick to when you start the scrub. Okay, so that's feeling nice. Now I think it's time to add in the desert salt. So with the Wild Rosella desert salt, I've decanted a small amount into a little bowl. You don't need much. We're talking 2 teaspoons maximum for the whole body, which does lead me to tell you that this entire box experience, it's going to last you a long time. It is the gift that keeps on giving. You are going to get, you know, at least using it once a week, 3 to 4 months out of this box. Okay, so that's a really good investment. Now taking a small pinch of the salt, just creating a little sprinkle. I like to sprinkle in circle motion. All right, now we're going to be continuing those circles as we buff the skin. You can concentrate on areas like around the elbows that feel dry. You might find some dry spots of skin on your body, and then you can just really massage into those areas with the salt. You can feel the stimulation. It's very invigorating. Okay, so you do not need to jump straight into the bath. So you can actually be doing this. It's actually better if your skin isn't wet, but that it's just been lightly massaged with the oil to begin with. So you can either sit on the edge of your bath on a towel and do it that way, one limb at a time, and then onto the chest, the abdomen, around the back, and each leg, hands and feet. Or you can sit on the edge of the bath as I am here. I'm on the ground, so I've got a towel that I'm leaning on to do it. Okay, so whichever way works for you, and then you slide into the bath at the end. Okay, so I've completed one arm. The desert salt does dissolve on the skin, but you will still have the remnants of it that will go into the bath and give you that beautiful detoxifying bath experience in a moment. So now we've done one arm, we're going to repeat on the other arm, and then you would continue with the rest of your body. Okay, now I am not going to demonstrate every single part. You now know the process. After this, it's sliding into that beautiful bath, taking your book, closing your eyes and meditating, listening to some gentle music, whatever it is that's really going to create that bliss for you. Give yourself the 10 minutes. As you can see, like the part of the process is the actual creation of the space. It doesn't take that long, okay? This whole process from start to finish, 15 to 20 minutes. You can take as long as you want. You can make it an hour experience, 30 minutes, whatever you need. But really, as long as you're getting in that 15, you will feel rejuvenated at the end. So I'm gonna slide on into that bath and I will see you at the other end. Hi guys, so I'm seeing you on the other end. I hope that you've had an amazing bath. I just had a beautiful bath experience. I'm feeling very relaxed, really restored and ready to face whatever is in store for me out there. I just hope that you can recreate this ritual for yourself at home and that you do demand this time. It is needed and you are worthy of it. If you can think of anybody else that you think might benefit from this beautiful ritual of self-love, jump onto our website, www.ladea.com.au, look for the Sensory Journey gift set and get one for yourself, one for your friend, one for your mum, your sister, and one for your grandpa. Anybody that you think would really benefit from this ritual. I really enjoyed hanging out with you today and I'm looking forward to our next time together. See you in my next video. Bye.